Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to video 5 for our Supreme Commander Forge Alliance LOUD Project Let's Play. Last video, we were attacking yellow. We didn't take out yellow, but we're going to take out yellow in this episode. And we're just fortifying our little outpost over here, just defending it from any incursions. And also down south here at our little naval factory, our very nicely made naval factory, we're producing two Sea Dragon class dreadnought vessels. These are experimental naval vessels. Should be very nice, very interesting once they get rolled out. So let's just get started, shall we? That's what was happening last episode. And right now we're about to get another invasion force for yellow. I think this might be it. I think if I can crack their sort of Gunthers here, yellow's Gunthers, I think his whole entire base will be mine. Those T2 Cerberus's slingshot might be a little bit dangerous. That T3 is definitely going to be a little bit of an issue. Maybe that a node, Tech 2 Advanced Shielded PDAA. Very interesting, very interesting. A node's, you know, as it would say in the little name right there, nameplate, it's shielded, so it has a shield, and it can attack both air and ground. Pretty expensive, though, for a T2. Alright, so our troops have landed. Oh, I thought these were a little bit more powerful. Oh well, we'll deal. So we're not going to do what we did last time. I remember last time where I just sort of told my forces to move in formation, but I didn't tell them to attack. They just sort of sat there and died. So let's fix that. So move in formation, but then after they come to this rest area, they start attacking. Actually, why don't we do something a little... Oh, no. I don't want that. Let's not have that. Okay, never mind. Let's just move our forces in. No formations. We gotta get the damage out there right now. God damn it. Oh. Those diversions. Okay, well, my forces died. Let's see if I can take out, though. I think I saw a ton of penetrator bombers. Yeah, up there, I don't like those. I might lose some guys, that's okay.
Command signal initiated.
They seem to have a lot of trouble hitting anything that's on the ground, so I'm just going to tell them to retreat. Don't want to deal with that at all. So I have 268 mass coming in. That's quite a lot. We have to find a way to spend that somehow. Let's make maybe some assault subs. Yeah, okay, we're starting to move that mass down a bit. Maybe one battleship. And maybe an escort cruiser. Yeah, I think that should be decent. So we also do have our experimental, probably the first experimental of this game. Well, at least for our little faction right here. We also got our little bombardment ships. These are obviously designed to bombard the land here. Very long range. Same with our T2. Not as much long range, or not as much range as our bombardment ship, it seems. So we got a bunch of stuff here. Let's pump out some diversions. It's time, I think. Oh, what's happening over there? I don't like it. Oh. There goes like my penetrator bombers. Oh no, don't get out of formation. Just everybody just relax. Make a nice little protective barrier, nice little circle. I need to take out yellow today. It needs to happen. Let me tell you. So let's see if we can capture this actually, because we can afford to do so. Got some diversions as well. They also got some radar, so these are pretty powerful, very advanced assault bots. I would call them tier 3.5, somewhere between experimental and a tier 3. And we've got 9 of them. So let's see if we can make a few more. Let's make like a ton, because honestly now. So what else do I need to make here? Let's see. Say you're tier 3. Let's get you in the Night Skimmer. Over here, and then put you back down there. I think that'd be absolutely wonderful. So green just looks like he's just gonna sit right outside the range here of my Gunthers. Yeah, I think he knows what's up. Same with yellow. Why are you over there? Don't do that. So I do have these engineers on patrol, so they'll automatically reclaim, so that's good. There are a little bit of wreckage over here, so once I get maybe below like 20%, the AI that I guess is controlling the engineers would automatically reclaim. So that is good. That is very good. That's what we like to see. So let's maybe get some diversions in the transports here. These transports can carry 4 tier 3s. And these are still technically tier 3, so they can carry 4 at once. So I think what I'll do is I'll keep these guys in reserve and just sort of wait. Oh, what was that? Looks like yellow. Oh, there it goes. Looks like yellow might be pushing up in my little outpost here, which I don't like at all.
Transport is full.
Put that in that. We got 3 diversions up here as well. Okay, that's good as well. We're going down at a pretty decent clip. So we're kind of balanced between like, yeah, we're spending mass, but we're also getting mass back. This is kind of what we want to see here. So we got another set of 4. So once I get these guys in, I'll just drop them right. Why are you going over there? I don't. And there it goes. Another penetrator bomber, or fighter, I should say, lost for some reason. I don't ask them to go over there. Or do I? I'm not really sure. Oh, you're not upgraded to tier advanced. Oh, I remember. So that looks like yellow's kind of poking my defenses a little bit, but I'm not that worried because I do have my Gunthers way in the back here, so they'll have to like really push in order to take out my artillery here. And the artillery has pretty long range, obviously, and they have pretty massive AoE. Not only that, they also have an EMP blast, I do believe. There it is, that's the EMP right there. It doesn't last for too long, but it lasts enough to just like keep them in that little spot so they don't like dodge or micro too much. So we do have our Divisions coming in, a nice sizable army of Divisions, plus our Loyalists. And when Loyalists die, maybe you noticed it in like early on, when they die, they give off an EMP explosion, which helps out immensely. So I think what I'm gonna do, oh, let's put these guys back. Don't want to just throw away mass, I don't think. I think we don't like that. So I'm going to put these guys behind because they're my primary breadwinners. And these guys will be at the front, just like in the face of whatever force may come my way. Speaking of force, let's see if we can get some spy planes going. Oh, okay. So there is an attack coming. Let's move these night skimmers back because I don't want to just throw them away. We do have our diversions out, another 3. I'm pretty confident that our diversions will take out theirs. We're got some Gunthers, we got 2 pretty powerful shields as far as Cybran is concerned. So we don't really need to worry about it too much. Let's turn down the sound a little bit. Actually, the master volume is actually pretty low as it is. So we took out that little excursion, and what's this? Nothing. Good. We don't want anything to bother us while we're working. Thank you. What else do we have here? Oh, we got another dreadnought, so that's good too. So why don't we use these guys as sort of like a support? So we'll make this little corner our little landing strip. That way, if yellow does detect this little force here and does decide to attack, well, they're gonna get pounded by our force here, in addition to, you know, our navy bombardment team, which would be very nice indeed. What's this? Why? Don't come here. Let's see if we can fix this a bit. Should probably make some torpedo bombers, like, honestly. Also got another set of diversions. Let's just put them in the ferry mode. I really don't have any forces, do I? There. Take out that cruiser, that T2. What was it gonna do, though? I was gonna do something special. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah, scouts, of course. Need scouts, need that radar. I could also just make a T3. You know what, let's do that. Let's do that instead. Let's grab this guy. Let's maybe stop producing the diversions. You'll stop you. Make 3 T3s. This should be dead, shouldn't it? Nope. Supposed to do like 750 damage. Okay, it's dead. Good. That's all I really wanted. I don't need any more real torpedo bombers too much here. Don't want them producing anymore. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Thank you for your patronage. The reason why I want to make some engineers is because I want to put those engineers up in that little corner so they can build a radar, so I don't really have to rely too much on, you know, spy planes to see what's going on. I think that'd be a smarter decision, to be quite honest with you. Let's put that in that one night skimmer. I don't think we need too many. Well, let's just put 2 in there. Let's wait for the third one. Let's quit being so impatient. Grab that. I usually shift click everything. It's good to have like a bunch of waypoints going. These guys are very annoying. Okay, so there goes my 3 engineers. Tier 3, obviously. So what's going on over here? Okay, so we do have some diversions also ready to go. Let's set this up.
Commander, the enemy is
yes, the enemy is attempting to do the thing that it's supposed to do.
Commander, the enemy is attempting to transport land units near your position.
Okay, let's set this up some more, get more diversions going. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Diversions? Diverge? And let's also get maybe some air like that. Maybe just 3, maybe even more. We do have a ton of air. Let's try maybe using it for once. Like that. Okay, well, sounds good. What about... Oh, I don't even know if my engineers are in there. Damn it, where are they? Did they die? No, that can't be it. It can't be the reason. Where are you? Oh god, really? Did my engineers somehow disappear? Okay, fair enough. We'll try again. I don't know what happened there. Unless I'm just like crazy. High possibility, I'm just nuts. I guess they must have died. I don't know what to say. To be quite frank with you, unless they're over... Oh, they're right here. Okay. Oh, it took them a while. Holy shit. Okay, that's a lot of air. So let's have a few more. Some penetrators. These have air? No, they don't. They just have torpedoes. Okay, never mind. Never you mind. But okay, so I have my NGs. They're alive and well. So let's make a sensor tower. Let's also protect that sensor tower with a shield. Let's Let's get our guys at the front, these meat shields, because these diversions have a lot more valuable to them than really these squawky guys, these loyalists. And then you know what? Because we are making a little bit of an outpost here, a little bit of a base, we can also support our air force, our little air force here, with some airfields or air staging facilities, I should say. I think that would be good as well. So yeah, some pretty good defenses here. We got some naval support to support our troops in case, you know, they start counterattacking. We are going to get our Omni up. That way we can detect any stealth that comes our way. So yeah, I think we're pretty solid. We're pretty solid right now. Everything found over here. Oh, that needs to be upgraded because my OCD will not allow it. Everything needs to be even. And this needs to be upgraded as well. Oh, so green's making a move. A couple of strategic bombers, not good. I think what green's doing is trying to probe the yellow's base, but he's just a little bit too strong for him. That's my theory. It's hard to really predict what purpose or reasoning the AI has for doing what it does. I think they're trying to probe for defenses, I would think. Alright, so we have another little naval army here, very tiny one. You know, we got 8 here and 8 battleships, but that's still quite significant, kind of for tier 3, obviously. And if you're just continually pumping out battleships, you would get more, but I don't need more, I don't think. I haven't really seen any real reason to pump out more battleships. Logic would dictate to not invest in forces that you don't need or require, I would think. At least that's my philosophy, that's how I see it. Alright, so yellow's starting to respond. I think they must have seen my forces, but you know what? I think I'll be okay. I do have T3 radar, I can see their forces, but I do also see them starting to move in a little bit, perhaps? No? Yes? No? No? Seems confused. He seems confused, the poor boy. What's this? Oh god. Get the Gunthers on that right now. Get the Gunthers on that right now. Get it on that Percy right now. Oh my god. That was close. Oh no. There goes my shield. Okay. Now I have to fix. I fix. And there goes my Gunther as well as my tier 3. You gotta make a ton of AA in this version. Like, you can't just stop at just making like 2 like tier 3 Myrmidons. You need like 5 in order to like completely counteract any sort of drops that may come your way. That's what I've noticed. Anyways, here begins the fighting. Don't know why the game is lagging. It should maybe catch up in a second here. Ooh. There we go. Let's get a good shot off here. There you go. That was a good one. Anyways, let's continue on. Sorry, I just have to write something down. Yep, I think yellow is going to die. He doesn't have any real forces here as far as my Omni is concerned. He doesn't have enough defenses. That one Gunther is not going to be enough to stop 27 loyalists as well as 30 diversions. It's over. He's done. He's absolutely done. So now it's just a matter of finding his comm in this mess. There it is. There's a squid. Oh, there she is. Goodbye. So now we just take our forces back here. Okay, so now we get our massive swarm of transports. wait till the AI, there it is, so it's finally caught up to the fact that look at all those explosions. Oh my gosh. So that must have been his fleet up there, I'm assuming. Yeah, that must have been his fleet. But all those explosions are yellow. So now all this lovely reclaim is mine, and I'm gonna spend that reclaim on something real special. I think maybe some more air transports, because I'm obviously very into air transport. So why don't we invest a little bit? Oh, here's a little bit of an excursion happening right here. But nah, I'm not too worried. That's like a nothing. My harms are gonna be able to take out that force pretty quickly, so I'm not worried at all. I also got my naval force, so because we did take it out, let's also see if we can get some scouts up there, because I want to see what's happening. I think I'm just gonna go up here because this is where the vast majority of my forces are located. What's this? Noise? Ah, well, I mean, it's to be expected. I'm not really defending my outskirts. I just sort of like let it go, and then I just go back and rebuild it. It's not too big of a deal. I have like 16 heavy point defenses. I've got quite a bit of AA in this little core right here. No one's going to be able to take me out. Anyway, speaking of AA and defenses, let's rebuild this. My goodness. I don't want to lose this nice lovely little excursion point, or whatever you want to call it here. Get a little bit more AA in there. Let's get more diverses out as well. Just have them on auto build so I don't have to babysit them so much. Get our scouts, our 10 lovely scouts. See if I can spread them out in a formation. Oh, let's see the little attempt here. Oh no, we're gonna attack his little outpost. Will we ever make it? Probably not. You need a pretty big force in order to take this out, to be honest. Probably at least an experimental, I would assume, or at least artillery. But my Gunthers would counter any tier 3 mobile artillery, so I'm not that worried. It's very good defenses, these T3. Kind of expensive on the power, but still. Like, they cost like 200 power. But if you put them beside, say, like a T2 power generator, it's not that bad, really. It's not that bad, you know. One T2 power generator could support maybe 2 Manticores, especially if you place them beside each other. Then they gain an adjacency bonus where it increases their fire rate and thus their DPS. So that's also good as well. If you're ever in the neighborhood for a Manticore, I suggest picking one up. So where is our guys?
Attack ping issued.
I would like to pick up my night skimmers, please. There we go. Did they land? No. Do not allow it to land. No landing allowed. Damn it. Okay, so I'll move these diversions up just to go right in front of my T3 mass. I'd much prefer not losing it. Looks like they are going to be taking it though. Dang it. This thing's being shot by something in the woods, or in the ocean, obviously, not in the woods. What am I saying? There are no woods anymore. We've reclaimed it all. What's this? Yes, go and reclaim. Reclaim it for the Empire. Reclaim it for the Empire. With the dopey engineers there. Right, so we have our forces, we have our battleships, we have quite a sizable army. Let's pack it in a little bit, don't want it too spread out. And then push them right up in there so we can provide some cover for our invading army. It's quite sizable. as far as T2. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of shields. Yes. Okay. Are they invading at all? I might have to make some Cerberuses, actually, now that I think about it. I like Cerberuses, I don't know. They're fun to use. People would say they're shit, and those people would be kind of correct. But LOUD has buffed the Cerberus quite extensively, so it's basically got the same power potential as a Triad. But it still does have its inherent downsides where it's just basically a beam. So if it's like, if you build it behind like this hill is probably not 100% efficient or the best place to put a Triad, or not Triad, Cerberus, because it might hit the wall. But because it is a beam, that means it can instantly hit the target, and it's like impossible to dodge, so there's that to consider. Okay, let's start putting our boys back in the transports here. Get in there, getting the boats.
Transport is full.
Oh, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what's this? I'll have none of that, sir. Thank you.
Transport is full. Transport is full.
So our forces are just slowly getting embarked right now. Oh, attack ping issued. I'll be with you in a second. Thank you.
Transport
Get in there, all of you. Happening. Well, this. That's okay. I already rebuilt that, so it's not that big of a deal to me. What I'd like to do is fortify this, but I also don't want to overexpose myself. I do have 288 mass coming in that I still need to find a way to spend. Probably a good idea to maybe build a bunch of support armored commanders, I would think, maybe at this juncture. I fail to see why not. Especially at 2 hours in, almost at 3. Yeah, you'd probably want to make some support commanders and start pumping out something a little bit more stronger than maybe T3.5. But these are pretty strong. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, these are basically experimentals in and of themselves as far as HP is concerned. Yeah, very nice sort of looking design, very Cybran. Very nice. Got 2 dreadnoughts in the group. Yeah, it's a very tough sort of force to take out. Unless you're using maybe some strat bombers, you'd have to get a pretty big chunk of strats going, I would think, though. So is everybody embarked yet? I think everybody's embarked. So what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna pause the footage here, and then the next video we'll be attacking Teal next. So, oh, what that sky bloom? Oh, okay. So that's a T4 AA right there. That's pretty dangerous. I don't want to be too close to that. What? And a Paragon. And a lot of sky blooms. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take out Teal. He's a little bit too strong, a little bit too secure. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for watching. In the next video, we'll be taking out Teal, most definitely. I think I'm pretty confident with my forces here. And if not, we'll just make more and more and more and more and more until we do. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you like videos like these and you want to see other videos like them, be sure to like and subscribe. If not, I understand. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.